Hello, good morning. It's Tuesday the 21st. I'm FX Blue and this is the market brief. So Catherine Mann has been on. She's one of the independent members of the MPC. She's a little concerned that inflation is becoming embedded in the UK economy due to the wage price spiral. That's when rising inflation leads to calls for higher wages to help keep up with the rising prices, which in turn fuels further price inflation, and so it goes on. She's particularly concerned about the effect on sterling if the Bank of England does not keep up with the rate hike pace in other G7 economies. If sterling were to come under real pressure, that would add yet another factor to rising domestic inflation. Long story short, Mann favours a 50 basis point rate hike at the next MPC meeting, and chances are other MPC members will join her side of the table. 50 basis points would increase the likelihood of recession, but that's pretty widely accepted now, and it seems the Bank of England has made peace with this. Remember, Governor Bailey is calling inflation up to 11% before it pulls back, so the suggestion that more aggressive policy action is the right call, as tackling inflation should be the priority right now. Sterling had a pretty quiet day in the market, trading around 122.50 against the dollar, and we open around 116.60 against the euro this morning. Over in the US, Powell will be on in front of Congress later today. He's due to testify about the prospects for the US economy and the Fed's plans to tackle the ongoing issues, and indeed how best to avoid a recession. He's likely to reiterate his belief that the economy can still have a soft landing as they bring inflation back under control. Despite the aggressive policy action they've committed to over in the US, he feels that they can trim the sails without slamming the brakes on so hard that growth drops into a deep recession. The oil price seems like it is starting to stabilise, and many traders think that the price may have topped out. That news will certainly be welcomed by many central bankers out there, that's for sure. For the Fed, this may mean that they can drop their rate hikes to 25 basis points. After, of course, another 50 basis point rate hike next month, that is. In the market, the dollar index looks like it could be building ahead of steam to challenge resistance levels on the way to a 110 target. That may seem a little punchy from around 104.20 where we were yesterday, but anything can happen if the interest rate differentials continue to grow. Euro dollar kicks off the day. That fell to around 105.15. That's it from me. Have a great day.
If you do not have a clue, then just tweet through and ask FX Blue.